Welcome back to my training series on how to teach kids to do the things that they normally should do but never do and make parents very upset. Today what we're looking at is a wet towel that was used after a shower. A wet towel after a shower. So of course the dogs take quite the interest in this. But what we do with a wet towel after a shower is typically we take the wet towel up, okay, and off of the ground. We don't leave it laying on the ground, but sometimes kids do leave it laying on the ground. Now, a variant on this is if you see it laying on maybe potentially a bed, and we'll have to do a lesson on making beds. But if the kid left the towel on the bed, or, you know, in the event the kid leaves the towel on the floor, this is a lesson for them as to what to do instead of leaving it in these various locations. What you do is you grab the towel, very simply grab the towel. And then what you want to do is you want to grab the towel on one of the edges so that the towel kind of holds a little bit even, right? So if you hold the towel right in the center of the long edge of the towel, then it kind of hangs even. Now, this doesn't work so well if you grab it on a corner, right? Okay, on a corner, and I'll demonstrate in a minute. But what we want to do is we want to grab the towel on the long edge. Then what we do is we take the towel with the long edge and we find the hook that typically is where the towel goes. Now, there happens to be a hanger on this hook. That's okay, because we can still hang the towel over top of that hook. By the way, lesson on hooks. Hooks can be used for about 10 things to hang over them. So we have a pair of shorts of some kind. We could alternatively hang the towel over top of the shorts. However, it doesn't do well to mix wet clothes and dry clothes, wet things and dry things, because what happens is the thing underneath gets wet from the thing in the top. So dry things on dry things typically. Now, once again, back to the hook. The hook is here. We have the long edge of the towel. We take the long edge of the towel and we put it over top of that hook. Now, it's a good idea to kind of push it down in there and let that side kind of hold the towel in place. Now, if we were to try this with a long edge, let me demonstrate what would happen with a long edge. The long edge is not as good as the short edge, okay, because of physics, and the towel will be too heavy and not enough distributed weight so that the towel hangs nice and light on the hook. Well, nice and easy on the hook. So in other words, always use the long edge of the towel to hang it up. Then what miraculously happens is that towel, something happens, a force of nature, something we don't completely understand. The water that has been soaked up in the towel, it does something. It goes away. I don't exactly know what that is, okay? But it's a miracle of nature that what happens is that then when you go back to this towel, two things happen. One, you actually can use it again, okay, because it's dry. And so that water that was in there, somehow little bunnies, little magical bunnies come and get the water out of the towel, so it's nice and dry. So that's the first thing that happens, is that it's dry and you actually get to use it again. The second thing that happens, it makes mom really happy, because now we don't have a towel that's in the washer, okay, that she has to wash from, you know, every day of the week that a kid took a shower and left it on the floor. So we can use this towel maybe 2, 3, you know, and if you're grown up, probably 5 or 6 times, right? You know, and I know everybody's hygiene practices are different, and that's okay. But kids, listen, very simple. Moms and dads, share your kids this video. Hopefully it will help them hang up their towels so that some miracle of modern nature, some water bunnies can come and take away all the water and make the towel nice and dry for the next time they use it, and the kid doesn't have to get a new one out of the cabinet where we keep the dry towels. Good luck, parents.